Connessione, a recognition of and appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things and phenomena. Dimostrazione, a commitment to test knowledge through experience, persistence, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. And now a short video about geothermal energy and how it works.
Geothermal. Geothermal refers to producing energy from the internal heat of the Earth. The internal heat of the Earth is generated from radioactive decay of minerals and continual heat loss from the Earth's original formation. Geothermal wells are drilled into the Earth's crust at approximately a depth of 3 to 10 kilometers. The heat is extracted with a variety of methods, but in most cases is drawn from the Earth using water and steam. Hot water from the Earth may be directly extracted to heat homes and buildings. This is done either by directly circulating the hot water through buildings or by pumping it through a heat exchanger that transfers the heat to the building. Geothermal heat can also be used to produce electricity in a geothermal power plant. Electricity is generated when geothermal heat produces steam that turns turbines on a generator. The major regions of geothermal development are in the most volcanically and tectonically active regions of the world. Though geothermal energy is currently a small player in the world's energy mix, one of its key advantages is its reliability and consistent power generation, which means it can provide baseload electricity.
To begin, this visual essentially shows where heat can be sourced for geothermal energy. The legend on the right shows what colors on the spectrum relate to what megawatt per square meter value, which increases with the increase in heat flow. This means that per square meter, a higher number of megawatts can be produced from geothermal power plants, mainly because of the heat of the area and the size of the underground water reserves. The video showed some markers where geothermal energy is prevalent and can be harnessed. This is a map that shows that the western United States, particularly Nevada, is readily available for high megawattage per meter squared.
For years, the Peppermill Resort Spa and Casino has quietly worked on reducing the impact our operations have on the environment. Peppermill ownership has taken the term "reduce your carbon footprint" very seriously.
During our 2008 expansion construction, we shut down our shallow well operations and performed a systems overhaul, including stainless steel piping, heat exchangers, new well pumps, water holding tanks, and more. This overhaul allowed our shallow well operations to geothermally heat all the water for our new expansion, reducing our natural gas boiler production by 30%. We had to find water at 170 degrees that could pump 1,500 gallons per minute at 150 psi to match our central plant natural gas boiler output. We found it at 4,400 feet below the earth. In 2010, we removed 18,000 square feet of grass and replaced it with artificial turf, which saved over 5 million gallons of water each season. And the laundry grade water recycling program we implemented in 2008 allowed us to capture and recycle gray wash water, saving hundreds of gallons of water and reducing the use of chemicals significantly.
The previous video explained the basics of how the Peppermill set up their geothermal power plant. Here are a few key facts to take away from this. It cost the Peppermill $9.7 million to set up their geothermal power plant, but in return it saves $2.2 million per year based on previous natural gas bills. This means that in less than 5 years, the Peppermill would get their money back from building the geothermal power plant. 100% of the domestic water and mechanical heating are powered by geothermal energy, which has led to a decrease of 12,000 metric tons of CO2 emissions each year. The Peppermill is the largest casino in Reno, so if the Peppermill can do it, then other large buildings such as the Grand Sierra Resort and Atlanta should be able to use geothermal energy as well.
We implement our Da Vinci principle of connessione through geothermal energy by reducing the carbon footprint of the energy industry. This connects to environmental sciences and policy, as well as the conscience of each human. Thus, the idea of connessione can empower the world to understanding the importance of geothermal and its potential. The Da Vinci principle of dimostrazione connects as well through the Peppermill's experience. We can learn from how they implemented geothermal to run the entirety of their hotel and casino and improve upon it. These innovations can lead to a stronger, cheaper, and more environmentally conscious energy industry, and in turn, our own mindsets.
All right, guys. If you have any more questions for us, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, and we'll get back to you shortly.
And don't forget to smash like!